Hey friends, Ash here with Gents. Hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to be going over 10 fragrances that my wife chose at random for my collection. I'm going to put them into one of two groups. Either I would gift the fragrance or I'd keep it for myself. So the rules of this are, since there are 10 fragrances, I have to put 5 in each list. I can't just put them all in one or the other. And essentially the idea behind this is, if I were given the fragrances, I didn't already own them, would I go ahead and keep them and be like, thank you very much? Or would I say, thank you, what a wonderful gift, and then wrap it up and give it away to someone else? So let's jump into it. Let's check these out. All right, so I can see the 10 fragrances in front of me. I'm gonna try to figure this out as we go. Let's kick it off with an easy one, shall we? Valentino UOMO, Born in Roma. This one's got mineral notes, ginger, violet leaf, woods, who cares? It smells kind of like Valentino's take on Paco Rabanne Invictus. And when I say kind of smells like Paco Rabanne Invictus, I mean that's exactly what they're doing here. Now here's the deal with this scent. Even though it gets bagged on by people online, by critics, all that stuff, people in general love the way this stuff smells. Big compliment puller, super versatile. Wear it during the day, during the evening, doesn't matter. Everyone's gonna love the way you smell. It's kind of like Men's Warehouse. Everyone's gonna love the way you look in your $50 suit. So Valentino UOMO, Born in Roma. I keep this? Would I gift this? Yeah, I'm gonna gift it. And actually, I think it's an awesome gift because like I said, most people love this stuff, love it. So if you give that away as a gift, they're gonna be like, wow, yeah, you got me something nice. So that's a win-win in my book. Valentino UOMO, Born in Roma, you're getting gifted. And let's just do another easy one, okay? Before we start getting into the nitty-gritty a little bit. Why Le Parfum? This one is just a gimme. I'm keeping. Apple aldehyde, sage tonka. It smells like Eau de Parfum with some tweaks, some twists, some changes. Went under a little bit of plastic surgery, I guess. It's a little bit more mature, a little more grown up, not quite as sweet. It's still sweet, but not quite as sweet. Big compliment puller, and I actually like this a little bit more than Eau de Parfum, though Eau de Parfum is still awesome. So I'm keeping this. I'm not gifting it. I can wear this anytime, any place, and I'll feel better about myself wearing this than wearing this. And you know what? I'm also gonna keep this one, I believe. This is not very expensive. So if somebody gifted me this, they probably picked it up from TJ Maxx, but that's okay. It's STARWALKER from Montblanc. Bamboo, citrus, sandalwood, and musk. Some of the notes in this fragrance. It has this great green, watery feel to it. Very relaxing, very chill. It doesn't really project heavily, but it doesn't need to. This is a fragrance that is completely under the radar. Only people that are really into fragrances know about this one at this point. Is it an overly youthful compliment boost? No. But does it smell so good? Yeah. STARWALKER, I'm keeping. This is mine. Okay. Now it begins to get a little bit more difficult. This one though, this one is easy for me. This is Banana Republic, Dark Cherry, and Amber. Now when this came out, a lot of people drew comparisons to Baccarat Rouge 540. Most of that's probably because of the bottle. It's red, and a lot of houses have a tendency to come out with Baccarat Rouge 540 type fragrances and then to throw them into red bottles. So that's, I think, where a lot of that comparison came. They're not really that close. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. A couple of the notes in here are cherry and amber. Yeah, you would never expect that. There's also praline in here too, just a little extra sweetness, I guess, a little gourmandy touch to go along with that cherry. Now with this fragrance, I actually like the opening. I think it smells really good. Problem is, after the opening, on my skin, it kind of falls apart. Doesn't really smell very nice. Don't like it a whole lot. So dark cherry and amber, that's getting gifted. And then they'll be like, hey, yeah, cool. Do you like this one? I'll be like, yeah, the opening is really good. Just keep reapplying it every 10 minutes and you're gravy. Now I know some people really do like that one, but I don't. And hopefully gifting that on, the person that gets it would be like, that's like a victory thing. Up next, what do we got here? UOMO, Casual Life from Salvatore Ferragamo. So this has that coffee that you would expect from the UOMO line, but obviously you can just take a look at the bottle here and tell that they made this more for warm weather. So spring and summer, maybe beginning of fall, instead of your more typical Ferragamo UOMO and UOMO Signature, which are going to be for fall and winter. So they've thrown in musk and cashmere, lemon and violet leaf to kind of help balance out that coffee and make it a little bit of a fresher fragrance. It has traditionally, up until now, been really inexpensive at discounters. I think it's still not very expensive, but it's gone up a little bit in price. It's not a bad fragrance. It is, like it says, easy to wear casually, you know? If you're just lazing around or maybe going to the office, it's a pretty good scent. Yeah, I don't dislike this one at all, actually. We're talking my favorite Ferragamo UOMO fragrances. It's the original UOMO and UOMO Signature. And even though I do like this one, there's some other ones here that I feel like I'm gonna want to keep. So this one getting gifted. All right, next up, Michael Kors for men. Michael Kors is a fragrance house that doesn't get a whole lot of love, which frankly makes sense because they come out with flankers fairly often that are really not that good. Not that Michael Kors fragrances are terrible usually, it's just they cost way more than what you feel they should, especially if we're talking about discounters. Now you will have the odd fragrance now and again from Michael Kors that's actually super solid, but most of them are just in some middle range limbo area. They're like the purgatory of fragrances. They're okay. It's just nobody's hyped about them. Now this one's a little bit different. This one smells good. So there's another fragrance, same name, Michael Kors for men, that came out before this. That one is even better if you can find it. That's the big if, probably can't. So this one is gonna be the one that you're gonna find nowadays if you search Michael Kors for men. The old fragrance I was talking about has the writing in the middle of the bottle right here. It just says like Michael Kors, not on the side. This one's got suede, incense, star anise. It's got kind of a tobacco-y feel to it as well. It's sweet, but not too sweet. It's rich, it's warm, it smells fantastic, kind of a seductive scent profile to it. Great in fall, great in winter. This one I'm keeping. Yeah, this is really good. Okie dokie. Yeah, this one up next, because I think this one I can comfortably say. Tommy Bahama Maritime Deep Blue. And I believe that this has the... Yeah, it's got that wonderful, wonderful symphony of sound when you twist the cap. Bergamot, juniper, some floral, cedar, some of the notes in this scent here. This one's a bit similar to Calvin Klein Eternity Aqua and Polo Blue Eau de Toilette. So what does that mean? It means it smells like a completely inoffensive and completely unexciting aquatic scent. I think that makes good gift fodder myself. Yeah, nice clean aquatic that everyone will find okay. I was trying to think of a nice word there. Okay, they'll find it okay. That's a good gift. Plus, look at that. It's got a little rope, kind of metallic feeling cap there, a little wood. People will like that, I'm sure. I'm gifting. I'm gonna find another one to keep. Oh yeah, I'm keeping you. Guerlain Vetiver, of course I'm keeping you. This has roughly 42,000 notes in it. There's tobacco, there's vetiver, there's some citrus, there's florals, there's everything under the sun. The entire kitchen sink. They put it all in here. Yeah, this has got class, sophistication, je ne sais quoi. What does je ne sais quoi even mean? I'm not even sure. So it's all those things that I just said. You can wear it basically anytime, any place, doesn't matter. It's gonna smell awesome. It is going to appeal more to guys that like old school fragrances, throwback style fragrances. It's going to appeal more to middle-aged guys and older, but I'm keeping this. Plus, It's not that expensive at discounters. So even if somebody bought that and they didn't spend all that much money, I would say, you know, that's a good bang for the buck, man. Good for you. Okay, we're down to 2. So I've got Chopard Black Incense Malaki over here, and I've got Prada L'Homme Water Splash over here. These 2 fragrances couldn't be that much more different. These are completely opposite ends of the spectrum. So this one over here, it's got leather, resin, smoke, and spice. It's powerful. It puts itself out there. It's got a similarity to Gucci Guilty Absolute, so it's gonna be in your face and divisive. And this one is just easy breezy, easy to wear. You know, it's a great spring fragrance, summertime fragrance, daytime, office, all that stuff. It's got iris, of course. It's got neroli, it's got ginger, and a little touch of woods. I really like the L'Homme line from Prada. I think it's awesome. The original L'Homme Intense, that's the best of the bunch. L'Homme Low is pretty good also. But then this one is just, it's a monster. It's a beast. The bottle, I've talked about this before a little bit, but it's like cheap and not cheap at the same time. It feels good in the hand. It looks classy with this gold. And then you have a really crappy sticker that they just slap on it. Like no thought whatsoever put into that. They just, whatever, here you go. So it's like they got most of the way done in the design of the bottle, and they were like, this is looking good, this is looking nice. Actually, screw it, I'm through with this. Just slap a sticker on it. And they were like, no, we should do something a little classier than a crappy sticker. And the person in charge just smacked them in the face and was like, you're fired, put a sticker on it. And then with the L'Homme Water Splash, they thought to themselves, this doesn't perform all that well, and L'Homme and L'Homme Low already are not monster performers, so what should we do? I know, make the bottle bigger, put more of it in there, and then put a nice sticker around it. Looking at these 2 side by side, I guess I like the nice sticker more. Now, the fragrance, which one to keep? This one, Black Incense Malaki. That will go into the keep pile. Water Splash. I'm sorry. Now I'm looking at these 2 sides. Looks like more fresh fragrances on the gift side, more dark fragrances on the keep side. That wasn't set up or anything. It's just how it played out this time, I guess. I do like fresh fragrances. STARWALKER's kind of fresh. Yeah, that's fresh, super fresh. So there we go. If I were gifted these fragrances and I had to do this strange delineation between keep or regift, those are the 5 that I'm keeping. The Chopard, Black Incense Malaki, Guerlain Vetiver, Michael Kors, For Men, Why Le Parfum, and of course, STARWALKER. And the ones that I would give away, Maritime Deep Blue from Tommy Bahama, L'Homme Water Splash, UOMO Casual Life, Banana Republic Dark Cherry and Amber, and last, Valentino UOMO Born in Roma. Honestly, I think of the ones to gift, that Born in Roma is the best gift. I think that would be a hit. Yeah. Unless the person is a huge fragrance snob, and then they would be like, how dare you? How dare you? Of all the things you could have spent money on, fragrance-wise. So there we go, guys. That will do it for me. 5 fragrances I'd gift, 5 I'd keep for myself, because I'm greedy. I'll actually just keep them all for myself, I guess. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. And let me know below what your choices would be, how they would differ from mine, because I know everyone's gonna have different feelings on this one. Thanks for hanging out with me. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another fragrance video. See you later.